So you think you've got everybody fooled. From the outside, everything falls in the rightful place. To those you're in contact with, you are seemed strong, confident, stoic, pristine in all your choices by way of being methodical. But every day, you start your day and you end your day the same. See, for some reason, you think that your life has no value. You actually think that if you take a role to play the martyr, to be the victim, and coast through life, you'll be able to see the end result, which is peace of mind. But every day, every moment, in the back of your mind, this is what you see. Like you're in a sea at night, just floating around, disconnected. So that's why when you get an occasional laugh or two, you try to hold on to it because you know it might be a long while before you see it again. You know what's really sad is that you, for some reason, don't love yourself. See, you fooled all of them. Oh, yes, you have. Yeah, Mr. Got it going on. Miss Everybody's got to have. But see, they don't see what's going on behind the scenes. They don't see that. Because see, every night and every morning, you end it and start it the same way. See, it would take courage to admit that you got something going on with you because you choose to be in denial. You choose to live your life through society's standards. So what do? You go on out there, throw your self-worth to the wind for anyone to claim, not knowing that you are a diamond, priceless. And if you could only look within yourself to see who you really are, you would also come to understand your value. Because I understand it. You have a big heart. But for some reason, someone convinced you you're unlovable. For some reason, a situation has reminded you that the only way you can feel loved or appreciated is through temporary fulfillment. So you play the role. You don't speak your truth because you know if you speak your truth, they're going to leave, only to repeat it again and again and again. And the crazy part about it all is this: you actually entertained the fact that what would life be like if you chose to not exist, which would be the most, I can't even speak it into existence because you don't realize how much of a loss that would be. But guess what? See, no matter what you're going through right now, see, right now you might be in that valley. You might be in that valley. We also know it is a spiritual storm. Hell, I can tell you I've been there. It's not fun. But guess what? You're worth to be loved. But guess what? You know how that starts? When you have courage to go within. Because see, right now, figuratively, this is what that emotional backpack looks like that you've been carrying, and it's heavy. It's time to go within. Let some light in. It's time for you to have courage to speak your truth. Yes, you deserve to be loved. But you know, the question is why you don't want to do that. I mean, I understand within limits that some of this has come from your childhood. And because this has happened from your childhood, it has also impacted the way you think. I understand that too. But you are so much more. Your value, you can never be replaced. That's why it is very important to go within. Because you know, inside you is that internal flame. Yeah. To spark that existence. Yeah, the creator. See, I'm going to always walk in humanity because, see, I know him as my Lord Jesus Christ. But you may know him as something else. But we all can agree he's from a position of love. If he didn't love you, you wouldn't be hearing my voice. And that might be too painful for some of you because you know that I'm talking to your heart. That's why it's dark inside. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing in your reality right now. And it scares you. You know why it's dark? Because of that prideful spirit of yours. That's why you allow the people in your life constantly to do what? Abandon you? No. How about disrespect you? Because see, they can't see your worth. Oh no, they can't do that. Why would they want to do that? They don't want to do that. Because if they did, you would come to see it for yourself. And you would be able to see what's wrong. And you would want to change it. Right? I think so. So why won't you go within yourself? Why? You know, you can't see this, but I always light a candle for each and every one of you. Though we never have come in contact by physical means, but I always pray. I start my day and end my day the same way. Peace on earth. Why? Because you're worth it. I know someone prayed for me, and I may never know. But I see your worth, and you deserve to be happy. So, when are you going to shed some light on what's going on with you? When are you going to do it? You don't need validation from your environment. Because, see, if your friends were your friends, wouldn't they have already spoken that early and said, hey, I love you this much, you need to do this. Because then that's a connection that is forged by love unconditional, even if it means not being able to walk with you. See, that's how you know someone's worth. You're willing to risk it all for the betterment of them. That's how you know they're a friend, not an opportunist. But we attract those that share the same mindset. You know, I always say, like-minded always attracts like-minded because it's the same. The energy that you put out is the energy that you will receive back. So why not it be positive? Why won't it be forged out of love? Because it's pure. I think you get the point. I think you do. So with that being said, it's time for you to have courage. It's time for you to stop running and start investing. Oh yeah, it's time. Because you're worth it. Every one of you. See, what's the point of being in an environment that you can't fully engage? And no, I know some people say, well, you know, Gerald, that's society. Mm-hmm. Well, guess what? If you don't know who you are, you will subsequently place you where you're not supposed to be anyway. That's not your walk. It's not. And because you don't have it now, do not discredit or think that you're not going to have it. Please believe that. And anyone that tells you otherwise, they're lying to you. They're lying. They want to keep you the way you are. Because guess what? It's their benefit. Last time I checked, spiritually, your last name ain't slave. Claim your worth. Speak your truth. And of course, put your higher power first. Then and only then can you tap into your discernment, no matter what you wish to do. And yes, I'll say this too, because I explained this to someone else. Even in the midst of disappointment, that may also forge a blessing. And it's called protection. But you will not be able to see that until you're willing to go within first. God's praying for you. You know I am. I see your worth. And for that, it helps me discern mine. Come on, people. You haven't even tapped in to your life. Don't worry about the one. What you need to do is prepare by getting you right. Be the best you. And if you tap into your spirituality, trust when I say this. All things not seen shall be seen. Because it's truth. You guys are worth it. Oh, and I'm going to throw this out there. Do not allow your pride to keep your happiness hostage. I know that needs to go out to somebody. Give the greatest gift you could ever give yourself. Go talk to somebody. Someone that doesn't have an invested interest. Because guess what? There are plenty of opportunists that will tell you whatever they want to tell you to keep you enslaved. Your heart should not be one of them. But more importantly, nor shall be your mind. I know they need to go out to someone. You guys are worth it. As I always say, stay blessed, stay protected, but more importantly, stay you. You'll see. Watch what happens in the next 6 months. You can't tell me he's not behind it all. Bye, y'all.